This is the LEGO Viking ship, and in this video I bought a big old bag of parts to fill it with a bunch of Viking minifigures. Starting with the 4 minifigures that came with. This was the Creator 3-in-1 Viking set that released a few years ago, and I'm kicking myself for not buying it sooner or when it was actually in stores because I had to pay like $50 more on the aftermarket for this, so yeah, retired LEGO is no joke. But we've got 4 Vikings. I'll maybe arrange them better at the end of the video, but for now I'm just gonna like dump them in there because we've got a lot to go through, including the Series 4 minifigure Viking. That's a series I have not unboxed yet on my second channel, but we've got plenty of more where that came from. Into the pile you go. We've got, I don't know what series this is. I'm gonna say Series 20 CMF Viking. This is like the historically accurate Viking with this kind of helmet. Got more of those too, including this amazing new shield that Captain America, I think, introduced. Actually, that the set instructions told me to like do this way, but I think I'm gonna go back and change it because like you have to have them back to back like that. Speaking of this set, I had to like, it was in one big bag. I bought it used, and so I saved a little bit of money that way, but it just made the building process a little bit more tedious. But you know what's more tedious is putting that in there. We've got, these are from a previous video, these Viking chess set minifigures. And actually at the end of this video, ooh, I've got another special Vikings vehicle from this sort of era. I can't wait to unbox. There you go. We've got these 4 minifigures from the Viking Village set that I featured in my LEGO Raft video on the main channel. These are very well done, and they've added all of their pieces. I think some of these are reused actually from the, is this the same as you, for example? Yeah, okay. So yeah, they've reused the torsos, or some of the torsos at least, maybe some of them are new, from this set released first, and then the Viking set released 2023 maybe? But regardless, we got 4 more. How many is that now? Like 15? And then a bunch of, actually I'll show those later. I've got a bunch of Vikings. I'll show one of them. This is featuring the free minifigure we got at Brick World Chicago 2025. But my brother built a big mess of Vikings that are bald currently, and they don't have helmets because that's where this comes in. It's a giant bag of Pick-a-Brick. I sneaked it in right at the end of, they were doing a Space Baby promo. So that's where this is from, and actually I got 2 of them. So this is the first Space Baby's worth of Pick-a-Brick on their website. Let me just rip that open right in the middle here. And I might try something a little bit different in this video. I might like do my first impressions of this order because I already know what's in it. So I was thinking, oh, it'd be much better if I sorted the pieces, right? It'd be a lot like super satisfying to show like, hey, this is actually all what's in there. But then I was like, oh, but then I'm not getting my raw reaction to when I'm finding the things. But I already know what's in here, so like I'll show you a few things. A wolf pack torso. This is from the medieval village set. Another Viking torso. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sort these pieces real quick and then get back to you. Perfect. Done. All right, that was not sped up at all, but here we go. We've got all the pieces. It took like 20 minutes actually to sort. Starting with, these are gonna be so useful. 8 of these big boys, 16 by 16 plates. I have a current kind of rough draft built with some of these, but I had to replace some of them with gray. So these are gonna be useful for that. These 4x4s and these 2x4s are all gonna be fantastic for that, including I had to get like the best sellers only because those ship in 5 days versus like a month for standard. And there wasn't any 1x1 plates, so I just did the best I could with 1x1 tiles. They should fit the job as well. We got more of these. You can never have too many of these, no matter what they tell you. A lot of dark gray Masonry bricks. I have plenty of light gray, but I don't have enough dark gray. So I've got some of these, some in black, which I don't think I've ever had before. And I think this other order has, I'm not gonna necessarily sort this one on Camry, but there's some black ones in there, as well as some gray 2x4s and black 2x4s, because I ran out of these building that volcano. And we've got some 2x2 snot in a couple of different colors, light gray, dark gray, olive, and black as well. I just had a little smorgasbord there. Finally, some more 2x2 dark gray tiles. I completely have run out of these for months and months, so very nice to have some of these. And then a bunch of these like 1x2 tiles, both in the just normal tile variant, more dark gray, perfect, and in the ingot thing. So we could build like an ingot aisle, you could say. We've got some in dark red. I don't think I've ever seen these before. Amazing. And dark orange, you could call it. Yeah, so I'm super excited to do all sorts of fun things with these, including combining them with these because they have the same kind of bevel, you could call it, or like how it slopes down. The edges are softened. These have the exact same kind of geometry. So I'm so excited. I think I showed this technique in a previous video with just dark gray tiles because a bricklink seller had them. But since I was specifically seeking out them in red and dark red, I can finally show you how I'm gonna do this. Wait, how do you do this? I don't know if I tested this out with 2 different colors. Maybe we can do like a lattice where they're all going diagonally, and oh man, I'm gonna have to we're workshopping live techniques here. Let's just get a couple of these. Obviously, like the roof, or like the base of the roof will not be red, but I think this will work just the same, or be green. There we go. Perfect. And then we gotta have like, I don't know how to do this. Let's just continue this way. All right. I promise I'll move on right after I'm done this. I want to explain why I got the ingot pieces. Because we just do like this and don't keep expanding outwards, we're gonna run into a situation where if you want the roof to be rectangular, you need to have something to fill these gaps. And there is where these guys come in. Did I get any in red? I didn't. Well, I don't think they come in red, or they weren't best sellers. So we'll just fill in the gaps like that. And then, oh. Okay, well, the way I built this, you're not going to be able to see them in red unless I go one more layer up, so I guess I might as well. I'll go really quick, though. Oh, you know what's funny is I can't even do that because the way this is built, I'd have to go up one more layer to show you the dark gray, how that works. But trust me, like, this is an amazing roof design. First I've seen in the LEGO Blacksmith Ideas set. So I cannot wait to use them. I got a whole bunch of each of them. So, I'm very excited about that. But then these could be used in all sorts of other things as well. All right, let's actually get to some minifigure parts. Let me just move the camera over here with my space babies. Oh, and they also, for some reason, these were the only 2 pieces they put in like a smaller bag. I don't know how the pick-a-brick things work. Sometimes you get a bunch of random pieces. I saw that channel Monkey Scout got like 20 gorillas in his order instead of the parts he ordered. I would have loved that, but regardless, we've got some of these in bags. For some reason, I haven't noticed any like random extra parts. I don't know if I got this head actually. Oh, I got this head, and it turns into this. This must be an Ninjago head. I'll just show you all the different heads. That's a classic Viking sort of head. That is a very swashbuckling sort of head. Oh, that is diabolical. Okay, so we've got those. We've got 2 different types of helmets. I've shown this one before. It doesn't have the cool gold printing that the CMF had, but this is the kind of realistic Viking hat, and this is the fantasy type Viking hat. And I've got a big mess of horns to put in them. Both here, we can even like mix and match. We've got like the classic horns that just go like that. We've got these horns that bend in 2 different colors, white and tan, and this gave me so much nostalgia because like I used to only have 2 of these, and I used one of them in the second ever 22ville episode with the it was the Birdwatcher's little handbag holder hook, and then I used another 2 in the micro scale 24ville to make the T-Rex skeleton. Anyways, you can do all sorts of fun things with these because you can mix and match different types and colors and do that kind of thing. Very like How to Train Your Dragon-esque. But we've got a bunch of sheep to put in the little medieval world I'm building up. We've got some gargoyles. These are fantastic. I don't know where they were first introduced, but I know I've seen some in the Wednesday sets that are constantly on sale on Lego.com. Didn't pick those up. I saved my money and spent them on the gargoyles themselves instead. Some of these swords, I didn't even know these were still, these feel like Lord of the Rings like orc swords to me. I don't know where they're still using them, maybe Ninjago, but I thought, hey, these are great Viking swords. And finally, all the different torsos and legs. Now we've seen this before, they've reused all these before. This is from the Viking Village. I think I even got a couple of the ones that I could use. These ones are very nice because you could use these as either Vikings or pirates or just knights in general. So I maybe even got, well, only 2 of those. I got a couple of the wolf pack to fill up my wolf pack. It's gonna be a wolf pack versus Viking battle. I don't know if anyone has ever done that before, so I'm just very excited about that. Coming out in the main channel very, very soon. Get hyped for that. I am very excited. There's a lot that needs to be done, but using these pieces, I can finally get moving on some of the things I've been waiting on. A lot of these shields, some of these I think from the Vikings Village set, but I didn't even notice until the other day, but like they have eagle printing on them. If you look close enough, maybe it's like, it has to be upside down, but it's eagle. This is like the red, white, and blue American Viking shield, and this is like the green, what is this, lions or tigers or bears or something, green and yellow. What else do we have? Some of these medieval peasants that we could also have in the world. Some legs. These are fantastic Viking legs. They've got little Norse knots symbols on them. Let's even just build a custom Viking right now with some of the pieces we have. Oh, and also where is some, yeah, we've got some neck pieces. Let's put one of those on this guy. Actually, is that weird that, let's give him this kind of neck piece because that doesn't completely match that color. Let's give him this. I don't think this is gonna work out very well, but I just wanted to see what this looks like. Yeah, okay. Well, you probably can't use this type of Viking helmet with a dual-sided face, but then since he has the tan things, we're gonna go like this. Could I go both down? Is he that gonna be that edgy? There we go. Oh. There we go. Give him that sword from earlier, and top it off with a red, white, and blue shield. There we go. We've got one more Viking to add to the ship. I'm not going to build all these in person, but I wanted to show you a couple of beards. We got the Dumbledore variety and the Santa Claus variety, including a mustache. Can we give a Viking a mustache? That'd be kind of fun. Oh, maybe that's like a wolf pack sort of thing. If we pop this on here. I don't know if I have any legs necessarily for wolf pack. Where did that head go? Here we go. Okay. Pop that there. Yeah, he seems very scoundrel-like. I don't think these legs will match at all, but it works. Okay, and then, yeah, I don't have a thing to put on his head other than this. Or no, where'd that squirrel go? I'll put a squirrel on his head. There we go. I will not put this, I'll maybe put this on, I don't know if this is going to be in the video, but it was in the set, so we've got the Viking sea serpent there. And then a couple of other just duplicates. So lots of pieces to fill out my army, but before we get to the final thing at the end, we've got, these are the soldiers that my brothers made. And I might as well just show them off in a little bit of detail. These pieces are fantastic, including some of these pieces I think I unboxed in a previous LEGO Pick-a-Brick order. But yeah, lots of variety here in terms of weapons and torsos, and including even like this female Viking with the hair built into the helmet. And as I showed earlier, a lot of these guys are bald. So we can just go ahead, and I got 10 of these total. Oh, wow. Let's see which ones. This head just seems like oversized, like it's a Halloween costume that's like you're not quite big enough for. Let's not put the horns on because like that'll take too long. But finally, these Vikings can no longer be bald. Does this even fit with a beard? Oh, actually, it works very well with a beard. Okay, I think that's what the CMF first introduced this with. But oh, do we have a perfect number of helmets minus the ones I've already used and this one? That is fantastic. So how many Vikings do we have total? Plus there's even more Vikings coming in the set later. Oh boy. Wow, let's take them off this very nice base plate that they've been so intentionally placed on. And just pile them up on the Viking ship. It's becoming like, you can't even fit any more on here. Okay, wonderful. All right, so the final Viking vehicle is actually not here yet, so I'm gonna wait until that gets here and then be right back. Okay, we're back with a big box, and my brother took some time and actually like used all the hats to fix up these Vikings, and he took them off the ship and put them on the plate, so I'm not gonna mess them up again. But let's take a look at these, because some of these are fantastic. Starting with, we gotta appreciate the 5 female Vikings that one of them, you know, has this, oh wait, there's another one. There's another one over here. Okay, no, there's 6. We are very diverse in this Viking army. No, but the reason that we're not as much is because these pieces are very limited. These are like the cool hairpiece helmets I showed earlier, including this one with the cool wings and the ponytail. Neither of these are on Pick-a-Brick, so if anything, Lego's not being the inclusive one, but I really like this one in particular. These hairstyles, yeah, I guess we could have found a few more of these that like fit as the Viking theme, but yeah, a lot of cool weapon variety as well. And talking about that, we've got, ooh, this guy. Should I just show them all one by one? because he did fantastic job with all these. This is from the set. This is a new one. Oh, what's underneath the helmet? That's great. Okay, wonderful. Chest. This guy I think we saw earlier, but he's got like this this spiky bandolier around him. And speaking of bandolier, Chewbacca's hairy legs. This guy is phenomenal with this like Ninjago bony mask thing, a mohawk. Wow. This guy, or no, okay, one of them, it does not belong with the other ones, but this guy is definitely, he's got like the black horns, this giant sword, a cool shield we used with, it was just a dish. Come on. There we go. This 2x2 dish that we just put on that thing. I don't even know what. That's maybe a monkey kid torso. We've got, this is, oh, it's like the old fogies over here, the old Vikings, these three. So this one uses another one of those CMF 4 torsos, and he's got a beard underneath. That helmet just fits so well with the beard. This guy using, thank you for whoever pointed that out to me, Dr. Oz from Dreams, his hair from a previous video. Wonderful. And for some reason, like, the Vikings are just gonna be connected with the Hammer of Justice, so he made Gerson as a human, as a Viking, so that is fantastic. Let's fix that guy up. All right, oh, there's another female. We got 7 female Vikings. That is amazing. Go women. We've got, so this was the one that like doesn't really belong. This is basically just like Attila the Hun. He's got a club, and this helmet is it's kind of Viking-y. It has the same DNA, but it feels like it's like from a slightly different area of the world and of history. But it's here nonetheless. I don't know where that head is from. Maybe some sort of adventures, like Orient Expedition line. I don't know. We've seen all these before. This one's very nice. I don't even know where this hair piece is from, but it fits very well with the king from Crown Knights, and then that torso, I believe, is from Ninjago and/or Harry Potter, perchance. Any other standouts here? Not really. Oh, there's the one I made, and then this one. So yeah, all of that aside, I teased, oh yeah, gotta stick around to the end of the video to find one last set. We do have one last set. It's too big to fit on camera, but we're gonna open it up and see. I think there's even like 7 more Vikings in this, so all that being said, there's 33 here, and there's 7 more. So we're going to have exactly 40 Vikings to go with. There ended up being exactly 10 wolf packs, so the wolf packs are going to be a little outnumbered, especially with this. Oh, I was going to do a big reveal, but, you know, that's okay. We can't. All right, the bubble wrap is... Just give me, like, a couple of seconds to get it undone. Oh, it's not going to... Okay, we're going to have to tear this open. Okay, that really tore the wind out of my sails for that reveal. Just hold on to that thought for like 1 more minute. Okay, just gonna, okay, especially, no, don't look at it yet. Don't look at it. Hold on, no, okay. Especially, this is the back of the box, with this set on their side. It's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. Uh-oh, I'm pushing, uh-oh. No. Oh, okay, sorry. This set, 1 minute later, bump the microphone. This set on their side, this is from the OG, I think like 2007 or earlier, LEGO Vikings theme. They made a whole theme about these guys, and they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exactly 7 Vikings in here. One of them's got the gold helmet. Oh, speaking of which, this helmet has like the gold shield, gold helmet. It's kind of similar to this guy, but it has a different torso. Wonderful, and this cool gold axe. So, let us see what's inside here. I don't know if it's probably not built, but oh man, like I said, the box seemed a lot, or it felt like it should be a lot bigger, but this is so cool. I never had any of these growing up. I didn't ever like knew about these. Oh, perfect. All the Viking minifigures are in here, so we can add them to our 40-strong Viking army. Wonderful. And then this is the parts of the set, including, oh, I'm so excited about these. So these are the 4x4 dish. I think I mentioned those earlier, maybe not. But they, look at that, the ones from the Viking ship, these are like the brick-built creator ones, and these are the OG. Okay, they're tan, and then they're exquisitely printed on there, red and blue. Wow, okay, and it looks like you get like maybe 4 or 5 of those. Oh, I can't even show it. There you go. 4 or 5 of these. They're all, the 2 of them are the same. So there's 4 different versions of the sail. And then, yeah, I'll show this in the main channel video. I'll build this off camera here. But I'm excited for it. Wow, okay. And then this is the back of the box. This is incredible. I didn't know that there was this many. There's a dragon set, another dragon. Lots of like big animals with bionicle parts and then the Viking fort. So this is gonna be, the main channel video is maybe gonna be kind of a reverse of that, if you will. But you can use all those sets. I would have just adored looking at the back of this box as a kid, and like, this definitely makes me want to collect them all. This one was very expensive as is, so I'm definitely not gonna collect them all anytime soon. But hey, a man can dream, and a kid can definitely dream, or kids definitely dreamed back in the day. Wowzers, you get all these fun weapons, even like the Knight's Kingdom swords. Ooh, some speckled, like, this color. The new helmets don't come in the speckled color. I think they even retired this color. But we get some cool, like, axe/spears, I don't know what those are called, in that color. That's so cool. And then there's some function where it uses like the LEGO soccer machines and flicks the missiles back. I cannot wait to build this. I hope you cannot wait to see this in action with the ship and all 40 Vikings against the underdog wolf packs. Thank you so much for watching this probably way too long unboxing video. Let me know which of these Vikings is your favorite, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.